Hello and welcome to the Narc Alert, the channel where we look at YouTubers and others to see if they demonstrate any traits that fall within the spectrum of narcissistic personality disorder or NPD. These videos are for fun and entertainment purposes only, strictly my opinion, and remember, please don't send any snark to our possible narcs. So key points to remember: messy fun and not a diagnosis. Hello, my lovely alerts, and welcome back to the Narc Alert. We're getting into the thick of things as far as summer goes. Pride is over and the dog days of summer are upon us. And you know what else? There's love in the air. Yes, our girl AMBERLYNN has fallen head over heels once again with the absolute perfect specimen of a partner. We can't wait to meet the new partner, who apparently is called Tommy. As we know by now, at the beginning of a new love affair, a narcissist or people with traits of NPD often engage in behavior known as love bombing. Love bombing is characterized by intense and overwhelming displays of affection and attention and undying love. Is that what AMBERLYNN is doing at the beginning of every new relationship? We're going to skip the fireworks and Amber's adorable mom. We're going to skip all the try-on haul. We're going to get right to the love chat. And we're going to do a good old-fashioned Narc Alert look at what Amber has to say.
Hey guys, so there's something that I want to tell you about. I know it's like really soon and sudden, like I understand that.
People with traits of NPD will try to create a rapid and intense emotional connection. They tend to share personal stories, ask personal questions, and make their new love feel like they have a unique connection that the universe has deemed profound.
But timelines are not a thing, and you guys know that with me. Like, you can know someone for years and years and not feel super close to them, and then know someone for like a couple days and instantly feel like a super strong connection. And I know there's a lot of people out there who relate to that. It's literally just all about energy, connection, the way someone makes you feel, who they are as a person, and like, it's like when you know type thing. And I don't want to sit here and talk about my ex or anything like that, but I knew her for almost a year and never remotely felt like this. So that's how I know, like, timelines are a load of crap.
Narcissists might conveniently forget details that don't support their narrative, or they even fabricate memories to paint themselves in a better light. Amber's ex, Valentine, made it official on February 14th, and it ended in June, hardly a year. And assuming this was a real person, they never even met.
There are such beautiful stories of people who like literally get married within a week of knowing each other and they stay together for 30 years plus. But then there's people who knew each other for 10 years, get married, and then they're only together for a year. It's just like, what? It just goes to show that like, it's really just not a thing. And I'm over here just trying to make like rationalizations with you guys, because I feel like so many of you are going to be like, AMBERLYNN, what are you doing?
People with traits of NPD are great at creating explanations or rationalizations for their behavior. They will argue that what they did was necessary, justified, or even beneficial in some delusional way.
But that's okay. This is my life. This is my story. This is just, you guys, I feel thoroughly so happy right now. I have a girlfriend. Yes, I do. And we are in a long distance relationship. I want to just like share this side of me. I'm not a secret, and I feel special. I feel loved. I feel important. I feel like a priority. Like, those aren't feelings that I've felt for a very long time. Like, I feel genuinely seen. I told her about my picking problem because my OCD makes me pick. It is what it is. And that was really hard for me to open up to her about. And literally, the minute I did it, she just showed like how much she cared, and she sent me like this link where I can find a therapist and get a therapist. She literally cares about me. No one has ever like done that before. I think it's like the support, and I guess that's just what I needed, like that type of like hyping me up. And plus it's like, you know, you just start seeing things differently, like depending on like the people in your life. And she supports me on everything that I do, and I feel like that's really important in a relationship. like as a person. We will be meeting in person literally before this month is even over. Like plane ticket bought, like all planned out. And I am thoroughly so excited. Like in the past, like I see red flags in relationships. Red flag, red flag, red flag. I have red flags. People have red flags. It's a thing. But when I would see the red flags, I would admit like, oh, that is hardcore red flag, or oh, that's triggering my BPD, or oh, wow, this relationship is making my mental illness actually worse. Like I see these things and it's like I get so like delusional in relationships where it's like I'm able to talk about these red flags and see them and whatever, but like I make excuses for them.
One trait of NPD is projection. Narcissists might accuse others of the exact thing that they're guilty of themselves. For instance, if they're being selfish, they might accuse someone else of being selfish instead.
With this relationship, I haven't seen a red flag. And I'm over here like, is that a red flag? That there is no red flags? See, that's just me like wanting to self-sabotage pretty much, because I'm not used to something that feels so like calm, like a soft love. And I strictly remember a couple months ago writing in my journal saying how bad I craved like a soft, gentle love. And it's something that like I haven't gotten to experience because it just seems like every relationship I've been in has just been so toxic. I'm super excited to be spending this time with Crystal because she is the bestest friend that I have ever had in my life. She is so amazing and I'm just super excited. Destiny is my everything and she is the most incredible person in the world. And one of the best things that has ever happened to me. You know, I have a new girlfriend and she is incredible and she makes me happy, and people come and go and that's just the reality of life, and I've kind of just come to terms with that. I can't rely on anybody. I can't expect anyone to do for me or to continue being in my life. Everyone needs to do what makes them happy. I'm not just blaming it on the other person, I'm also blaming it on myself, because when I get into a relationship, my BPD is like set off. You know, a lot of people suffer with that. Like when they're in a relationship, like it's just so much worse. And it's like I can sit here and say, I don't know why that is, but like realistically I do, because I've literally talked to a therapist about it. My BPD is absolutely triggered when I feel like someone's lying to me or hiding something from me, or they're like whole energy shifts, or when I feel like I'm gonna be abandoned for like no reason, just like so many different things.
Always the victim, narcissists can elicit sympathy and divert attention away from their own mistakes. They also employ blame shifting. They may accuse someone or something else for the problem.
And it's like, I'm super like intuitive. At a young age, I had to very much like pay attention to my surroundings. So as an adult, I still do that. And sometimes I hate that like I notice every tiny little thing, and like
people who exhibit traits of NPD may justify their actions by claiming that their superior qualities place them above the rest of us. They believe that they're special and entitled to behave as they please.
BPD gets triggered and like blah blah blah, and I've actually found coping mechanisms, and I'm able to be self-aware and in tune with myself when I realized, AMBERLYNN, like the reality versus like what you're seeing with like what I like to say part of my BPD brain, those two things are completely separate and different. And it took me a long time to like get to that point, because like once I was diagnosed and like I understood myself, I was able to find that like rational side of me. And so, like, I'm not perfect, I never will be, and I know neither will anybody else. And that's very much why like I have been in these relationships where my BPD, I get triggered, then my partner gets triggered, and it's just like a constant like battle between the two.
Narcissists have selective memory and often forget details that do not paint them in the best light. And as we know, they employ gaslighting, simply insisting something didn't happen the way everyone else remembers it.
And I have found that like in this current relationship, like I haven't had that. Like my mental health has improved since I even just started talking to her. Like it was like an instant connection. I know a lot of people like to like talk badly about long distance relationships, but it's 2024. It's what people do. There's so many different ways of meeting people, and there's a lot of like successful long distance relationships that do happen. And there's a lot of ones that fail as well, but that goes for also people that you meet at the grocery store or at a bar or whatever it may be. Like, there's failed relationships and successful relationships. In any way that you meet somebody, is a long distance relationship something I always want to be in? No. We both thoroughly see each other together for a very long time.
Classic future faking. They often talk about a promising future together, making grand promises about the life that they will share. This can create a sense of security and commitment in their partner.
And she's genuinely really, really special to me. I cannot wait to meet her in person. Like, we're gonna have so much fun together. And her name is Tommy. So yeah, I'm really excited. I have to share this with you guys. And I know, like, this is crazy and probably coming out of nowhere. It's like the universe is like, we got you, AMBERLYNN. We got you, Tommy. Like, you guys are about to be happy together. And like, we really are. And it's like, we're so similar in the way that we love. And I have so, like, strongly just wanted that in my life. The way that I love someone, I want to be loved in that way as well. And it's like, I finally found it, because it's like, I give so much of myself. I give my all, and I'm such a romantic, and I'm super mushy gushy and sweet. And it's like, she's the same way. And it's like, oh my God, I'm like...
Typically in the beginning of a relationship, a narcissist will employ love bombing and idealization. The narcissist places their new partner on a pedestal, making them feel exceptionally special. They may shower their partner with compliments, gifts, and constant attention.
It's just wonderful. Anyways, I'm totally rambling, so I'm actually gonna stop that. I am gonna end this vlog. I hope that you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Well, oh my gosh, ring the bells, alert the media, let's put out a commemorative stamp. AMBERLYNN is in love again, and this time it's really the one. It's really the one, you guys. I'm sure of it. Well, at least this one has a name. Tommy or Tony, I'm not sure, but I'm sure we'll find out, and I'm guessing you're as excited as I am to find out all about this exciting new girl. I don't know what to say about this new relationship, except it gives me hope that before we've even met her, that we can do a Narc Alert on the relationship. Thank you for watching the video. If you've enjoyed it, please click like and subscribe to the channel. Also, you might want to grab a channel membership. We've got a whole bunch of fun things that go on in the Discord, and you get a lot of members-only content as well. I look forward to seeing you on the live tomorrow. Maybe we can take a quick look at this video, and we're definitely looking at other stuff too. Until we meet again, you know the routine. Just be kind, and hasta luego.